If you want to shift your mindset, I'm going to give you 3 simple things that you can do for 30 days that's going to get your momentum going so that things can start transitioning in your life. So, what are these 3 simple things that you can do? Number one, start thinking positively. Now, what does this do? Thinking is an action. It is something that you do in the here and the now. And I have another video that talks about thinking versus thoughts. You can check that out. There's a link that'll be available for you when you're done watching this video. But when you're thinking, you are actively creating in that particular current moment. And the law of attraction tells you that we live in the now. So everything that you do now is what manifests for you later. So change your thinking from negative thinking to positive thinking. So when you start thinking positive, you're inserting positivity into the universe, and that's what's being created for you because you're constantly doing it. You're constantly, repeatedly doing it. So thinking positively is one of those 3 simple things. Now, these things are simple to do, but when I say simple, I'm not minimizing the challenges that you may face trying to do them. But once you learn how to do them, they become simple. So thinking positively. Number 2, you want to shift your negative thoughts to positive ones. Again, there's a difference between thinking and thoughts. Thinking is action. It's a verb. It's action. It's something that you're actively doing. Thoughts are inactive. They're a noun. That's something that you've compiled, that you're used to, that you do on a frequent basis. So you can shift your thinking, which will ultimately change your thoughts. But if you shift your negative thoughts to positive ones, then it will reiterate the positive thinking that you are beginning to do. So thinking positively, in other words, if you get a negative thought that comes, if you start thinking something, so if you're sitting down or doing whatever and some thinking starts coming into your mind, change it. If it's negative, change it to positive. Now, if you continue to think this, it becomes a thought, it's negative, then you start doing things to shift the negative thoughts to the positive ones. Things like affirmations, writing in your journal, just actively catching yourself in those negative thoughts and changing them and repeating it so that it actually sticks. And the third thing is rewarding and celebrating yourself. When you actually go through the process of changing your thinking, celebrate yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back. Celebrate yourself and reward yourself, because when you do that on a repetitive basis, you're training your brain to respond to these rewards, which means it will generate throughout your body to continue to feel and think and do things that are going to continue to reap the benefits of that reward. So celebrate yourself, because your conscious mind wants to be celebrated, but so does your subconscious thoughts, your subconscious mind. So if you want to shift your mindset and understand the mindset is where your mind is set vibrationally. Whatever your mind's go-to thoughts are is what your mindset is. And keep in mind, the universe pulls from you what to manifest and bring to you based off of what your mind is set on, based off of your subconscious thoughts, your feelings. So if you want to shift your mindset, do these 3 things for 30 days, and I promise you, you'll see a difference. And when you see that difference, you'll feel better about going through the process in the first place. So what are those 3 things? Think positively, shift your negative thoughts to positive ones, and reward and celebrate your small wins. So that way you can continue with the process of shifting your mind until it gets to the place where it's actually shifted. Hope this helps.